Hey everyone, welcome back to Mad Dash Racing. I'm Incetic, and with me today is Blank Tester.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Blackout the M&M.
Hey everyone.
And Zarazguth.
Good day.
And today we are going to do the next two races. Last time we did the Fortress boss fight. That dude stole our crystals, but we beat him up, and then the crystals got stolen anyways. So we have two more regular races, so today we're going to Biotech and Alpine Village.
Oh man, this game. This one, you know what this looks like? It looks like Kung Fu Chaos. Remember that game?
Yeah!
It's the same art style. It's probably made by the same people,
It is kind
honestly.
of like Kung Fu Chaos, yeah.
I don't think I know that game.
It's another like crappy like Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mad Dash Racing was Crystal Dynamics. I don't know who Kung Fu Chaos was from.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna look it up real quick.
Well, actually,
wasn't
here, I'll
where-
look it up. Blake, you should watch the video. You can see how sloppy this game plays.
Yeah.
Too late. No, it was developed by Ninja Theory and Just Add Monsters. It
Really?
looks exactly
Ninja
the
Theory
same.
worked on Kung Fu Chaos? That's...
Yep.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah. I think, wasn't it like Harvest Man who said like, oh yeah, a lot of those early Xbox games have a certain kind of weird style to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
this
glad
is
Like
that-
Blinks
that's
and...
what he's talking about.
I'm glad that
Yeah.
at the 3-2-1 run, I'm glad that run, you know, covered the entire screen for a second. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't know where you're going.
You know, I do like that this game is part of the really underutilized genre of run racing.
Yeah, on foot
Yeah.
racing.
The only other game I can think of is Sonic Racing.
I can
Yeah.
also think of one, which was one made by Ubisoft, because it was actually a Rayman racing game on foot.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you know why this genre is underutilized? Because it looks stupid.
It looks so dumb.
It looks stupid, and it's also not cool.
One thing
Like,
actually
I mean, like cars are cool. Like
It
people
looks
just
stupid,
running down the
and
street.
It's not cool.
It isn't cool at all. Like think about how cool it is to drive a car in like Mario Kart. Look how dumb it looks to just see this guy just hoofing it down the road.
One
And see,
thing
like,
that
part of
was
the reason
pretty
it looks-
cool about the Rayman one though was that it also took in account like the because it was very much based on Rayman 2. It also had all the Rayman things like, you know, swinging from the rings and stuff, which
Yeah.
was pretty
Right.
interesting. But
And,
Yeah.
like...
Meanwhile, neither Blackout nor Zarazguth has seen a video for this. This game has any and every mechanic that you want it to have.
And some that you
won't.
don't.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Like, just so many. Like, you can collect random power-ups and throw them around. You can kind of drift around. You can,
I mean,
like,
kind of
well,
drift around. You don't even get a choice. You have to drift around.
I mean, there's something where you, like, hit a button and it's supposed to, like, slide or some shit, but I never really figured it out.
Because
I
you
mean,
slide
you've got-
all the time.
Just
You've
look
got-
how dumb this looks.
You've got
So
powers,
stupid.
but you have to collect 10 of those green rocks to be able to activate them, and then there are shortcuts where you need a specific power to
By
get
the
into
way,
it.
he's not simplifying for you. We have no idea what they are. They're green rocks.
You know what this
they're
track
just
design
green
looks?
rocks.
No. You know what this track design looks the most like?
Garbage.
Well, I mean, no, just like as far as the approach to the geometry with like a lot of floating platforms and like the rail
Oh, that-
sections, it's most similar to Kirby Air Ride,
Yeah.
Yeah,
except bad, really bad.
yeah.
The-
Oh
this-
yeah, and you can do sick 360s in the air to gain a bit more of your power meter back. Like,
I mean, and that's a good example of what I'm talking about. In Kirby Air Ride, you're riding around with stars. Imagine how much worse Kirby Air Ride would be if it played exactly the same, but it was just Kirby running down the track.
Yeah.
yeah.
It would
I mean,
look
like
so
Sonic games have multiplayer, and a lot of them have multiplayer, and a lot of the racing levels in those Sonic games. The reason that works, you know,
Sonic runs.
is because Sonic runs. It's part of his theming. Everybody's
Is
already
it-
familiar with it. And
running is his
it's
MO.
because he's not drifting all over the place when he runs.
like a car, yeah.
Like
Well,
if
I
he
mean,
slides,
there are games where he does. Well,
yeah. But
You-
I
you
mean,
can
like
sort of call
when
that.
he's running, when he's on foot racing, the sliding around just looks so dumb.
Like this.
And like part of the problem, that's actually one of my problems with the more recent Sonic games. They have him drifting all over the place. Look at this. Does he look like he's in control at all? Like
just it
I
looks
can
more like
imagine
the
the
game
look
is.
on Aesthetic's face, like a look of complete bewilderment So what's going on in front of him while he's bumping into walls and like his character's still like, I'm going forward. Here I go.
It looks like the game is taking him for a ride.
Yeah, I mean, and people, like, I've harped on it a few times here, and the reason I think it's important is, even if this game played really well, I wouldn't want to play it, because...
Wouldn't want to play it,
This looks... It
looks dumb.
And I mean, like, in this... People, like, talk about, like, our graphics important, but you have to consider how important the theme is. Even if something plays well, you know, you want what you're doing to be enjoyable. Like, I was just playing Half-Life 2, which plays great, but if it had, like, a really stupid, like, story, where it was just, like, a bunch of crass jokes or something like that, it would be less enjoyable.
Yeah.
Even if it played the same, if it was, like, really goofy, or if it was just abstract shapes or something like that, like, there was nothing going on, it'd be less enjoyable. The setting and the atmosphere is very important, especially for a racing game, which depends a lot on graphics, you know, good-looking cars, good-looking tracks. And when your theme is people running around like this, it's very unpleasant to look at. And even if it played well, it's not something you want to do.
Were we supposed to be able to read that?
Honestly, just looking at...
Did you see that shit? He was running and
sideways.
going backwards.
And there was text
super fast.
Text appeared on screen that was off screen.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Were we supposed to read that?
Just looking at this, I'm really just wondering how much of that do you really have control over?
Hey, if he can stop on a dime when he gets to the finish line, why can't he stop on a dime when I stop holding the control stick?
Because everyone knows that the finish line is just a big invisible net.
Yeah. And honestly, Connor, now that you played this, which isn't necessarily extreme sports, I think you should play Kirby Air Ride, because it's an awesome game.
It's half the sports game of other games, but it's double the extreme, so I think it balances out.
You should play either way. You should play Kirby Air Ride
instead of like a 1x1. It's like a 2x 0.5 type thing.
It's extremely annoying. Yeah. Lower.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to bump the music.
Like, look at the screen.
The music in this game is a bunch of random kind of techno songs that are not memorable at all. But then it's got one kind of theme song that you can pick. And I'll pick that. Mad Dash. Yeah.
Oh, man, what
a creative title.
Like I said, Connor, you should just play Kirby Air Ride, because it's a great game.
Yeah, Kirby Air Ride is a great game.
They should have called the theme song Dad Mash.
Oh,
Kirby Air Ride, like... I'm always talking about it because I feel like it's one of the games that, as time goes on, just becomes better. Because it's such a unique game. Like, I've never played anything else like it. And so if you're like,
listen to that beautiful singing.
Yeah. On a Mad Dash.
So it would be nice if you put in effort.
So I mean, okay, I do want to say before we get off on random divergence and such, this last level is like really kind of like, they put a shit ton of effort into it to have all these strange paths all crisscrossing back and forth, like all intertwined and whatever. And I mean, it's kind of cool that like there's a level this big and whatever, but again, the only part of the level that matters is the last like 1/10 of it. Right. The rubber banding keeps everyone so close together until then.
All I have to say about this level is imagine how dumb SSX Tricky would look if Eddie was just hoofing it down the slope.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at this and... Oh, jeez.
Just imagine Eddie. Like, imagine SSX Tricky, he just runs at a jump and just jumps off.
Well, I mean, in the original SSX, there was a Running Man cheat where you could make it look like they were just running down the slope.
But that's a cheat, and it's goofy. It's a joke.
Like this game is a joke.
You know, I gotta say this. The title of the game is Mad Dash Racing, and I gotta say, it's an accurate title.
It is.
Because there's dashing going on, there's racing going on, and I'm really mad.
Mad about it, yeah.
I'm pretty pissed.
See, you got...
What's going on?
Exactly
why is that a
It's chaos.
You got what you paid for, which for you was $0, and for me it was $5.99.
Jeez.
Way too much.
That's a lot.
I wouldn't... I wouldn't pay $5.99 for any game that featured that weird NPC back there.
Didn't I pay like $14 for Pets Dogs 2?
You did pay, but you know what? We got a great video out of it. And frankly, when you come visit again, in like a week, you should totally bring your PS2 and Pets Dogs 2. We should play some more Pets Dogs 2.
I got a copy of
like,
F Squad for.
We just
99
got started
cents.
on that game's story.
Yeah.
You know, before we had to end it.
Oh, what the flip?
Yeah, you can bash through shit.
So yeah,
It
this
looks
is
like you
one of
got
the short.
stuck, and then just all of a sudden it just exploded.
This is one of the shortcuts where you need to use your bash ability, which is one of the free abilities you have when you collect 10 green rocks and become a tri-braid.
Again, he's not simplifying.
I mean,
That's
nothing
one
about
of
that
the
is
100
simple.
mechanics.
It feels like it's a dual play in the sense that you have to play another game while you're playing this one.
Yes. Your left hand and your right hand are playing different games.
Like one part of you is racing, and the other part of you is like playing sick Pokemon schools.
Right. Well, no, I
Yeah.
mean you're using half your brain to play the game and the other half to tie the noose.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, how many games can you play where you could say, yeah, I just got laid out by a flying banana? You know?
Mario Kart.
Too many.
Mario Kart, yeah.
More than you might think.
Yeah, I guess so.
Too many.
I guess so. Yeah.
Bananas are great, man.
I love
Bananas
it.
are great.
Like,
Bananas are great, but
Great
the
source
reason why
of potassium.
the reason why it upsets Bob is because he knows that bananas shouldn't be thrown; they should be eaten.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
I mean,
Any
everybody
place that sells
knows
like
that.
banana shakes, I'm picking that shake. I love banana shakes.
Oh yeah, banana ice cream, banana shakes.
Did that guy
Red
just wipe
Robin,
it?
like fucking give me that whole the tin and refill tin.
Yeah, give me the whole
God.
banana. 2 scoops of banana.
Oh,
Yeah, Banana Brand. My favorite cereal.
What?
you thought I'd make it over?
What? Everything feels so sloppy.
How did they
Everything-
design these tracks? Like it must have taken like
How
a
did they
year
play
to
test
design
this?
one. Look
How did they
complicated
get?
this is.
How did they playtest this? This seems infuriatingly slidey. Oh, good. At least you got the gold medal.
It's like,
mean,
it's
like,
like,
holy crap.
it looks like the entire game just plays with ice physics. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
no,
this is the
seriously.
ice-
How did they?
I
complete
know,
this
but
game?
still.
Every level plays with ice physics.
No, I'm not even joking. How did they complete this game? Each level looks like it's the size of San Andreas.
Yeah, no. This level is not unusually large. It seems. This seems like a normal sized level for this game, which is still
look how big it is.
enormous. But why would you want an enormous level when you don't want to play the game?
And even if you did, I mean, like, imagine how frustrating it is to like go through a race this long, just to
And
like
only to have the last 10% of the level even matter.
Yeah.
because
pretty much
rubber
the
banding is
ketchup, yeah.
apparently.
Like,
No,
pretty
it's
much
not
right
rubber banding.
now-
It's the fact that they get power-ups, and their power-ups can either dick you over, or you can just breeze through the ending. But look at how close he was, right there, with the other people.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how close when the timer shows up. But the last 2 races, there was no rock at the end because Hex has just been collecting them himself.
Oh. You were
So
5
technically,
seconds.
I won by 5 seconds. But there's a bonus clip. There's a bonus clip because that wasn't my first attempt at the level in the recording. The first time I got down, I was right at the end. I was racing. I was first place, and
What?
Huh?
I crossed the line, but
What?
it didn't register.
Oh my god.
the greatest game ever. made.
Well-made game.
Wrong
I mean,
way.
This is the only time that's happened, so it's not like a big thing. But
Oh
No,
wow.
probably, you know
that
what-
just
You know
that
what it was?
just feels like that has to feel like a kick in the balls. Like
No, you know what it was? That was them using a power up that just deactivates the finish line. A nice fair power up, just no finish line.
Turns
Fair and
out the
balanced.
last 0.01% of the game of the level is the one you have to care about.
Yeah, it's a wash. They might just use the anti-finish line power up.
but again, neither of those levels were frustrating. They took me a couple tries just because I got unlucky.
Oh
At
no,
the end?
there's more videos.
But they weren't as bad as that Ruins level. That was really an outlier.
I remember one time I had one racing game where I managed to trip it in such a way that I could reverse over the starting line and drive over it to get one lap.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it would only
About,
work
like-
occasionally because
but
obviously you had to do
there are a
something
couple-
just right.
There are a couple racing games that you're able to do that. Mario Kart is one where the original Mario Kart, you could do something similar, and they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a quarter of the Mario 64 records are people
Yeah.
just like throwing power-ups at themselves to toss them back
Over the
across
track.
the finish line or some shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we've done all the races, and there's only one more level to go. The final level. The last one, Hex Industries.
Is it another boss?
Yep, it's another boss. So we'll see you there.